People to join like to pull up. You. See the connection. The connection bad? I can't really see people joining, and I honestly I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all let me know if the connection bad. You. Calm down. Boy going crazy. I don't really know. I can't see if people joining. So y'all gotta type if y'all in here. 'Cause I really can't see. OBS don't show you. Mm-mm. I don't know if y'all watched the game Sunday, man. I'm talking about if y'all don't know. I know y'all see it in the back. Y'all see it in the back. I don't know if y'all watched the game Sunday. But if you did, you would know. If you did, you would know. I'm trying to find one that won't get copyrighted. That's why I'm telling you, y'all gotta go to follow me on Twitch, man. I'm trying to find one that ain't gonna get copyrighted. I'm telling you, y'all go follow me on Twitch, man. It should be in my bio, I think. I don't know.
I would say Josh Allen and the Bills are going to clinch the 1 seed in the AFC before we open our Christmas gifts. Do you believe it or not?
I'm going with believe it.
What y'all think?
Seen the Buffalo Bills schedule.
Yes, sir.
This schedule, they are favored in.
Talking about the Packers, man. Y'all watch that. How the connection is? The connection good?
Now sit in the driver's seat. It's up to them to now take care of business the rest of the
They've
way.
beaten the Ravens.
Y'all let me know if the connection
They're
good.
going to have some stuff to figure out. There's some other teams in the AFC that look good, Chargers and others. But right now, there's the road to the Super Bowl in the AFC Championship.
Ooh,
Through
I'll get my MacBook charged.
Absolutely. And J-Mac said it, right? Their schedule sets up well. This is a very good team. You saw them come back. Again, nobody bailed out. They played good enough to get a win in a high-scoring shootout. They can beat you a number of different ways. This is going to be a tough team, not to clinch it.
It seemed clear that these are the two best teams in football, and one team won it, which makes them the best team in football right now. It's hard to argue with what they put on tape.
Fall.
Okay. The next belief or not, Dominique, is for you.
Hey, from week one, what y'all
I
think?
made this prediction last week. So I already know
From
the
week one,
answer.
what y'all
Someone
think?
says Daniel Jones and the Colts will win the South. You believe it or not?
Believe it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh.
I anticipated this being a better team than people expected because of the change in coordinator on defense of Lou Anarumo. They weren't going to be sitting back in more predictable zones. And the offense has a ton of great weapons and a reliable offensive line. That's where my analysis normally starts. If your O-line is good, everything else from there will be a little bit easier.
Jones to me is the definition of an average quarterback. And so sometimes we look at teams and we say, if they just got average quarterback play, look how good they'd be because they're so good in so many other ways. Can he and they...
Monday CRM has the best AI features in the game.
Especially in sales.
Hands down.
So for
Daniel
me,
Jones did his thing
email
surprisingly, bro. I
composition
ain't
looks
think he was gonna
be
cut
as
up.
good as they looked on Sunday.
Absolutely. And now, again, you're not going to go play the Dolphins every week, but this is going to be a very competitive football team. Defensively up front, they can get after you. Offensively up front, they can get after you. They have great wide receivers. A tight end, first round pick. Kid, they started early and often with him. If Daniel Jones protects the football, this team will end up winning the AFC South.
And Houston's won it 2 years in a row, but they're not that far behind us. They went to week 18 2 years ago with a chance to beat Houston and win the division.
That's right.
Last year, with everything that went wrong, they finished 2 games behind.
Who y'all favorite team is? Cause y'all see in the background. Y'all see in the background who I ain't gotta say too much. Who your favorite team is? And please don't see nobody from the NFC North. Please don't. Please don't.
Houston, if they get competent quarterback play, and Lou Anarumo can coach, like he was the scapegoat in Cincinnati, but I think they have a lot of good players on that team.
I still like Houston. I like their defensive line because the first thing I look at is you have a defensive line that can beat up an offensive line. That's what I'm rolling with. So the way they play, I think they'll still come out. But yes, love the way Indianapolis plays.
All right, last one, and this one is fun. Hey, Jeff, if I said
Yeah.
Micah Parsons Packers are...
We got Micah Parsons. You know what I mean? We got Micah Parsons. For anybody that have to play the Packers this year, it's over. It's over. Like, let it go, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Just when y'all know y'all about to play us the next week or the weekend coming, 2 weeks from now, just know, all right, that's an L on our books. Because since we added Michael Parsons to our defense, you know what I mean? That just made us unstoppable, bro. That just made us like lethal. That just made us one of the biggest threats in the NFC. And him was just like putting a cherry on top of something that was like of a beautiful cake that just needed one little small piece, and it was the cherry, and there you go right there, winning number 1.
The best team in the NFC, believe it or not. No.
They lost 3 of their most effective coaches in Detroit, so it's going to look different in Detroit. Who they just be? I'm saying this: don't write off the Super Bowl champions, who are still a very, very good football team. I would honestly, I'm putting the Bills and the Ravens over them as well. I would have them at 4 if I had a power ranking right now. So
All right, the Bills and the Ravens. That's we in the AFC. We ain't got to deal with them until we make the Super Bowl. And just one of them, we got, we just don't play one of them. We play. I ain't gonna lie, we played Baltimore this year. We played them this year, but I don't know. The only thing we have to worry about is Derrick Henry. I think we can stop everything else. You know what I mean? But the only thing we might have to worry about when we play Baltimore this year is Derrick Henry. Lamar, he a threat himself. You know what I mean? So but I think we just want to worry about Derrick Henry. Other than that, I don't know. And by the time we play them, Michael Parsons is gonna be way into the defense. This was the first game, and he only played a couple snaps. I can count on my hand how many snaps he played. You see what I'm saying? And he still got a sack. He still forced Jared Goff to throw an interception. What we talking about here, man?
Like what the Packers are doing.
Watch by the time we get there.
Very good football team. I'm not trying to minimize who they are, but I'm not getting off the Eagles bandwagon week 1.
I think if you were able to wipe my memory and all I could watch was the week 1 games, then I would be reluctant to move off of the Packers. But I know what the Eagles are capable of. And they've proven it to us over a series of years. So I still got to go with the Eagles, but the Packers are coming pretty hard.
Even as a wild card team, the Eagles.
I mean,
That's right.
Dan will tell you they can't win the division because no one wins it back-to-back.
Yo, the connection good? Yeah, let me know if the connection bad.
By the way, the Packers, no rest for the weary. They are right back at it in 2 days as they will host the Commanders. ESPN Bet has Green Bay as a 3.5-point favorite. After the
Y'all type in the comment section good if the connection good.
So they get by Washington. Feels like a good chance they
That was
start
bad,
the
but
season at 4-0. So let's dive into this one. And in particular, Commanders, Packers on Thursday night. Why do you view Micah Parsons' impact as the biggest storyline in that game?
Because he's just getting going, and you already saw the impact on Sunday, and that's
my
what
point.
Getting there
That's what I
for
said.
about a week before the first
That's
game.
what I said.
I want to show you guys something that the Micah Parsons effect is what we'll call it. He's going to be down here at the bottom of the screen. You're going to see him right there. He's rushing against Penei Sewell. That is a really good right tackle in the NFL. One of the best. Look at
Not
the
against Michael Parsons.
after the snap by the secondary. They're able to change the picture, and now for Jared Goff, the quarterback,
Get off of me.
you can't see that picture changing because Michael Parsons is in your lap. So you're throwing
we're going to take that Evan Williams with the
you have a
interception.
guy
You see what I'm
open.
saying?
You didn't see the safety Williams scheme. You've drawn up something, the defensive coordinator, that takes away what the offense is looking to do.
This is so important. We talked about it at length on Sunday with Alex Smith, who was a quarterback, and with Rex Ryan, who's a great defensive coach. And I'm not suggesting that Micah Parsons is Lawrence Taylor. But the point that came up was
Damn near.
all week long, all you do
Damn near. He's damn near Michael Parsons. He's damn near. He's damn near Lawrence Taylor, my bad. Michael Parsons is damn near that.
is figure out what we're going to do with
You
Lawrence
talking about
Taylor, and then everybody else can do things that maybe they
Why he
otherwise
playing for the
couldn't. Micah
Packers?
Parsons,
He-
they were
he is.
suggesting, changes the entire defense for Green Bay.
Yeah, I think we made the point earlier that on offense, you know you want to
Why he playing for the Packers?
around
He
the
is.
quarterback. On defense, you're not sure always that you have a player that can do that. They didn't have that last year, and they were still the 5th best defense in football. You add a player that forces the other team to game plan around, it changes things. And also, I don't know what the opposite of a coach killer is, but Micah Parsons is that. He about to get Jeff Hafley hired as a head coach. He about to get all them cornerbacks paid. When you have a guy out there that erases your bad plays, like you could call the worst defense imaginable on this situation.
Look at him.
You could
Come
split the
here.
coverage.
You
But
see
if
what I'm
Micah
saying?
gets
Like,
back
bro,
there,
he just.
Game Graziano on Sunday. They didn't look like they were clicking on all cylinders.
No.
But it's a big win.
But Mike is.
Like right now, honestly, who y'all think could beat the Packers? Like I know this is week one. I understand it was just week one. It was one win. You see what I'm saying? But y'all gotta understand who we played. We played the Lions, and now I know they lost both coordinators, the defense and offensive coordinator. But still, that was juggernaut for 2 straight years. They swept us 2 straight years. Well, I don't think 2 straight years, but they swept us last season. I know for sure. We had to come back in. You know what I mean? And we came back and we ain't just beat them. We did it in like a different fashion. Like we cut up, we blew them out. That last little touchdown they got at the end of the game, they could have it. We was done. We was done by then. You see what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. And then we come back Thursday and play the Commanders, and we gonna do them in because they come to Lambeau. Go Pack, go, man.
Have a tougher time running their quarterback down from behind.
I don't know about that.
Jared Goff. Look,
Your thoughts on that game? It's only 2 days away.
Yeah, it's at Lambeau. I mean, the Packers looked as good as any, but there's like a handful of teams that looked awesome, right? Not like they're still putting it together. The Colts were one of them, the Chargers, but the Packers were right there. And man, I just think it's arrow up. That defense is in its second year of that scheme that they were just learning last year on the fly, and then they add a difference maker like this. The coach, we talk about the coach, Matt LaFleur deserves praise as a head coach too.
Matt LaFleur.
About Kevin O'Connell.
I will also say, and I think we told you that's a 3.5.9 right now. I'm surprised it's not a little more than that.
Washington.
It is. They're really good. That's the point.
Absolutely.
It's a great chance. If Jaden Daniels and company go in there and win that game, the conversations here Friday are going to be fun.
The matchup is how does Jaden Daniels deal with this defense, and the way that he has started his career. He's calm, he's collected, and he is lethal. If you try to blitz him, he's not scared. If you sit back, he's not scared.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Jaden Daniels a dog. I ain't gonna cap to you. You know, I'm from New Orleans. He played for LSU. He cut up. I ain't gonna lie to you. And he did his thing last year, lead the Washington Commanders, who before he got there, the year before, was 4-something. You know what I mean? Took him to the NFC Championship game. You know what I mean? And played the Eagles. Got him out of there. But that's the Eagles. You know what I mean? But if they come to Lambeau Thursday night, do us dirty, I'm gonna be like, hey man, Jaden Daniels, they scary. I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's like a real 30% chance that could happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, but once the Packers blow these guys out, you know what I mean? Then that's really gonna set the tone. That's really gonna see for sure that we really like that.
I think that's and obviously with Deebo Samuel now being added, McLaurin he didn't get going in week one. They get him going. This isn't just going to be a walk away game for the
Daniels
Packers.
did was impressive, but not surprising. With that D line for Washington, was surprising. And if that D line can play as well as they did behind the way that Javon Kinlaw just changed the complexion, then we're looking at a real team.
All right, so that's the game coming up Thursday night. That will be kickoff for week 2. But before we do that, we must wrap up week 1 as only we can with these very dangerous words: 0 Fox given.
That was lame. That was lame. I'm telling y'all, boy. You gonna be like that? You gonna be like that, boy? You gonna be like that? I'm looking for the highlights. Hold up. Why my thing so small? No. Whoa. That was crazy. That was crazy. I'll see if I can find the highlights of the game. One that ain't gonna be copyrighted. That's what I'm saying. Go follow me on Twitch. You can watch whatever on Twitch, on YouTube. Can't really do too much. But the Twitch is in the link. In the bio. The link to me Twitch. I'm trying to find one that ain't gonna get copyrighted, but it's alright, it's gonna be okay.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape. You can plan.
I really want to find one that ain't gonna give me copyrighted, brother. Y'all need to go to Twitch, go over there and follow me on Twitch, and we could be able to watch whatever. But on YouTube, y'all know how it go. You get copyrighted. You know what I mean? You get copyrighted if you watch stuff from different people or different things. I'm trying to find one, y'all. You know what? Don't worry about it. It's alright. Take this point out. Hold up. It's the girl I can't do the chapped lips. I can't do it. I ain't him to be able to do that. If my guy Romeo Dobbs stay healthy, you know what I mean? We can do some things. You know what I mean? We can do some things if he stay healthy. That's all we need him to do is stay healthy. I ain't really that much of a fan of Christian Watson, bro. I'm about to. But anyway, he fresh. Like he ain't do too bad the first game. Like he had a catch or some shit, huh? But I think he's gonna do good this year. Tucker Kraft one of the best tight ends in the league, other than Travis Kelce, but he's declining. You see what I'm saying? He's declining. Who's better than Tucker Kraft? The checking name right now. Name somebody better than Tucker Kraft in the comments right now. George Kittle? No. Fragile. And you took my man helmet off and threw it. My man came back and scored on you. What it is, Branch?
Two safeties wide. Go to the middle.
YouTube said, yeah, you keep that up, buddy. You're gonna block your thingy. It said, here's we detected video in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked if you plan to continue. Please ensure that the content owner has edited. Yeah, no, we can't do that. Hold up. Key, right here. That's where you need to go follow me at. Right here. Right there. You see what I'm saying? Y'all go there. We can watch whatever, bro. We'll be able to watch whatever. But y'all gotta go follow on Twitter, dude. But man, what y'all doing, dude? YouTube bugging. They don't want to let us be great. They don't want to let us be great, bro. Which I won't watch, man. I'm trying to see.
You're going to go ahead and get right.
No, no. Stop it. I'm trying to see a new kid. There usually be somebody that be making like the highlights, but they be like, you know what I'm talking about, switching things around. But like, I don't see one of them. I don't see one of them, bro. That's what I'm looking for. Like, bro, they usually like, y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. They usually had like the mashups or something. I don't know what to call it, bro. It's like a mashups or something. You know, they usually have the highlights of the games from Sundays. I guess they stopped doing them, huh? What y'all want to watch, though? If y'all want to watch something, let me know, bro. Let me know what y'all want to watch. Me? I want to watch the Packers, but I don't see nothing with nothing I can watch because I can't watch the NFL highlights. They gonna block it. We did go crazy on them, dude. I go watch some TikToks. And the Packers, man. No. Let me see, I got a sign in here. Oh, why they got my brother signing on here. This ain't his computer, this is mine. I guess. They making me do all type of stuff. This is about football. This don't make any sense. We're in.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no,
Oh, no. You stop screaming. Oh, he started screaming. How I know that made y'all mad, Lil Key? That blew me. I apologize. Did he call him his Pookie Bear? Yes, we do deserve him. He flashing. Nah, bro. We like that. Look at him. Go back a little bit. Look at him. Look at him in that green. Look at him. Look at him. We got Michael Parsons. That's us. Exactly. Coming off the edge. Exactly. That's my point. Bro, we about to cut up this year. With him, oh, it's about to be different. It's about to be different.
out there. My Pookie Bear, bro. They all happy for him, bro. Y'all don't deserve him. Y'all don't deserve him. Look how they gotta do him, bro. They treat him.
What you think about Lucas Van Ness, dude? I think he gonna be something different too. Now that we added Michael Parsons, him and Rashad Gary teaching Lucas Van Ness a little something, you know. I think he's gonna be nice. I got faith in him, dude. This is build. I feel like he can turn out to be good if he stay focused.
Got them go like an Avengers level threat, bro. This crazy. How they gonna have to treat me outside of AT&T Stadium?
In this whole game, they was holding Micah. Am I the only one like that noticed that? They was holding Micah, like hands to the face, all type of stuff. They were doing buku stuff to Mike, but they ain't called nothing. They ain't called nothing.
I'm letting my CTE off the leash. I'm causing chaos. I was like, Lions, I need y'all to lock in. Lions, I need this win. Hey, watch the only thing that's gonna make me feel better. Jared Goff, I need you to throw a laser. He said, I got you. God damn, Jared Goff. Oh my God, Jared Goff is in hell.
Rashad Gary.
It's almost like he just added a major key weapon.
And the crazy thing is, we won this game, and like to me, I feel like Josh Jacobs didn't even have a good game, cause he didn't clear over 70 yards. You know what I mean? He scored, but it was in the red zone. He really didn't do as much. You know what I mean? And we still did what we done and won how we won, just cause how the defense was playing, how the Jordan Love was just going crazy throwing the ball. You know what I mean? He got to learn how to slide. That slide was crazy. I don't know what that was, J Love, but it scared me. He had me a little scared on that slide. I ain't gonna cap to you, but I think we're gonna do good. You see, even once he is. Yeah, that's why I say if everybody stay healthy, you're right. We win the Super Bowl if everybody stay healthy. No cap. Everybody stay healthy. I think, yeah, you're right. Absolutely. We stay healthy. We win the Super Bowl. Because really, there's nobody in the NFC other than the Eagles that I'm really like worried about. Yeah, for real. And Micah is gonna make it. If you could show, and it showed that it made the whole line better already, because it was Micah, Micah, Luke, and Rashad Gary both had a sack. And his pressure gave Evan Williams the interception. So it's like the defense could be crazy just by adding that one little piece that we needed.
Jared Goff looks like someone stole his car and robbed his house and set his whole extended family on fire, because this performance was one for the record books. If the books were dipped in...
And J Love played. First half, J Love played so crazy, like he was going insane. He was going crazy. From the first snap to in the second half. That's the only thing about the Packers. We still the same way. Like, we slow up in the second half. Every time we start fast in the first half, we slow up in the second half. Even though we got it done and we did enough to win the game, which I can't complain about that because we did us and the defense did their part. But we always slow up. You know what I mean? That's one thing we do have to fix. Is how we slow up in the second half when we beating somebody or we in the lead. We got to learn how to keep the pace.
Fun juice and lit on fire and shoved in his prison wallet because this performance was straight fucking buns. The Lions went from being the worst team in football to being the best team in football for a whopping 17 and a half months, to going right back to prime Detroit with Megatron and Matty Staffy. But Lord willing, they can lock in, because if they can't, then they are fucked. Holy dick.
And just because how we beat the Lions, that don't mean the Lions are trash. That just mean we got better. You know what I mean? Be there as to me, the Lions did lose Aaron Glenn, and I forgot the offensive coordinator name. But they did lose them too. And that does plays a big difference in having a team, you know what I mean? But still, they still had the same players they had, you know what I mean? They lost a few pieces, but we gotta get better, bro. Look at Josh Jacobs. He didn't really do too much, bro.
Packers. Do you know what time it is? It's about time for our favorite, almost weekly activity called Belt to... Hey, gotcha, sucker. Hey, give it back. Oh, no way. We're not letting our buns get belted. Maybe we'll do the belting. No. David Montgomery finds the end zone on a touchdown run. We recover Christian Watson's fumble and kick a field goal. Josh Jacobs runs in for a touchdown. Jared Goff does a touchdown pass to Jahmyr Gibbs.
What is this? I'm going to skip this one.
The Green Bay Packers just...
plays, if you count the penalty stuff, Ocho,
Yeah.
when you look at Jordan Love with 16 to 22, 188, 2 touchdowns. They only had 25 rush attempts for 78 yards.
See, that's what I said. The run game didn't even, you know what I mean? And that was between Aaron Jones. I see Aaron Jones. Why am I the Vikings last night? But that was between Josh Jacobs and I don't know who our second running back is, honestly. You know what I mean? I can't. Who is our second running back? Not Marshall Lloyd, because he got hurt. I forgot the other running back name. But that was between them two, because I know Josh Jacobs had 66 yards, and how I knew that because I bet on him to get 70 yards on my parlay. Didn't clear. But and he on my fantasy, so I needed that for real. But in the first game, we just had to pass. So imagine when the run game do get acclimated and the pass game already there, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
Tremendous job getting up to Jared Goff. They didn't run the ball. Montgomery couldn't get anything going. Gibbs couldn't get anything going.
Defense was crazy.
You know, Gibbs had 10 receptions for 31 yards, along with 7. That's not what you use. You need Amon-Ra. You need Jameson. You need J-Mo. They're there. J-Mo to stretch the field. Amon-Ra to keep the chains moving, and then we'll screen past you. We'll swing it to one of the backs out of the backfield. Laporta, they need to get more out of him, but they did. Hey, Green Bay was swarming today.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all like this live, man.
Rashawn Gary, we had him on the show, Ocho.
As YouTube said to tell the viewers to like the live. So I'm telling you guys what YouTube said to do. It's like the live.
And everybody don't got tackles like Penei Sewell and I think who's the other.
That's my thing I wanted to say too. Everybody ain't gonna have tackles like Sewell. Ain't nobody gonna have a elite tackle every time we play. So it's gonna be so crazy. You know what I mean? I don't think Washington. I don't think they have an elite O lineman. So our D line can feast Thursday night. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be so crazy, bro. It's gonna be so crazy. The only one we got to worry about, the only defensive person we got to worry about for Washington, what is it, Marshall Lattimore? You know what I mean? That's all we got to worry about is him. Now, what I see, Thursday should be a pretty decent game for us. We should win that game. I don't expect us to blow Washington out. I don't, because Washington have a good offense with Deebo Samuel, Scary Terry, who that is in the backfield, Austin Eckler, and Jaden Daniels. We know he can do by himself. So I don't really think it's going to be us blowing a team out. Now, if we blow Washington out, I'm claiming Super Bowl off done. Like, right now, I see us going to the NFC Championship for sure. But if we blow out Washington Thursday night, I don't hear nothing from nobody ever again about Green Bay. Because we going to the Super Bowl. I'm telling you. Because Washington was in the NFC Championship last year. So from last year, that is one of the second best team in the NFC. You know what I mean? So if we blow them out, I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I mean? Do we see the Eagles this year? Yeah, because we play Washington this year. So we see the Eagles again this year. We're going to see what that's about, bro.
The starting left tackle for
Another game that disturbed me today was the Detroit Lions. I know Henry Ford rolling over in his motherfucking grave. Henry Ford ain't pleased with the Detroit Lions the way.
Easy, I know Henry Ford rolling over in his grave right now. Oh man, no.
Another game that disturbed me today was the Detroit Lions. I know Henry Ford rolling over in his motherfucking grave right now. Henry Ford ain't pleased with the Detroit Lions the way they play.
Packers got people stressing. Packers got people stressing.
Oh, we gonna be back this year, dog. Watch the first game. I watched it. Y'all didn't do a damn thing. Green Bay Packers was on y'all ass. Literally on y'all ass. The two running backs, Montgomery Hill, trash.
Trash.
And I know them two running backs, they some of the best running backs in the league right now. I'll be honest.
But against us, with Michael Parsons, they're trash.
The best running backs in the league. But y'all
You leave me alone.
Me today as a team. I think y'all had 46 rushing yards. That's not gonna get it. If you can't.
We held them to let me go check the stats. We held them to 46 rushing yards. If we did, that was insane, bro. Let me go check the stats. 46 rushing yards. If he got to be smoking something to be saying that. Let me go to the box scoop. We held them to 46 rushing yards. Our D-line held them to 46 rushing yards. And they have Jamal Gibbs and David Montgomery. Nah, we crazy. Our defense is crazy.
Run the ball, fam. Trust me, you're not gonna be able to pass the ball, and that was the problem today. Jared Goff was 31 for 39, 225 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. He was sacked 4 times. That means he was under duress. That means when he was dropping back, it was hands in his face, ball getting swatted, bodies around him. And sometimes these quarterbacks, they can't take bodies flying at them like that. They just can't stand in the pocket like Thomas, Edward Brady could. Another game that disturbed me today was the Detroit Lions. I know Henry Ford rolling over in his grave right now. Henry Ford ain't pleased with the Detroit Lions the way they play.
All right, Packers 27, Lions 13. The Packers are very good, but I was also the first to say it.
Packers looked awesome today. Packers looked awesome, and Big Cat, I was watching this game in here with Max, and it was the start of the fourth quarter, and I said, this is good for the Bears.
Yeah, let me know if it's lagging or not.
Because the offense didn't look as good without Ben Johnson, meaning that you guys have whatever made that offense look good last year.
Yeah, well, Ben Johnson, as offensive coordinator for the Lions, was 5-1 against the Packers. The Lions without Ben Johnson 0-1 against the Packers.
It's a pretty good sample size.
Yeah, I was there was a couple
of these Lions.
Love from the pocket to the end zone, and Kraft has it. Will come up big in this game, and he has so far.
Bro, what is it? Bro, I know y'all saw that, bro. Like, why they did that? And God forgive me. I don't want to go to hell. But like, I didn't.
From the pocket to the end zone, and Kraft has it. Will come up big in this game, and he has so far. Here he is throwing to the end zone.
We are so bad.
I didn't expect
I don't want to over-exaggerate, but Green Bay is winning the Super Bowl.
Pass intercepted.
To Nate Swool versus Micah Parsons.